Funniest thing from the sports weekend was the last segment. This segment is
the last hour.
This
Big
is
save and a mute.
This is Stugotz's weekend observation.
It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Dan, it was a big weekend for things being back. Jimmy Garoppolo, back. The pack is back. Speaking of packs, with 6 ranked teams, Dan, the Pac-12 is back. I ask this seriously. Is the baseball season still going on? Patrick Mahomes. Jesus. Terry Bradshaw said he doesn't like guys like Antonio Brown. Terry, just a guess, but I'm pretty certain you're not Antonio's cup of tea. By the way, I didn't mean Jesus like Jesus, he's so good. I meant Jesus like he might actually be Jesus. Greg Popovich, what happened? I mean, the guy's unbelievable.
Yes, sir. He was in the second quarter. He wasn't Jesus all game yesterday, but in the second quarter he was.
That's the first time without a touchdown since he started without a touchdown in the first quarter. He made up for it in the second quarter.
Yes, he did.
With 4.
That's right.
Because Jesus. Greg Popovich, set of fans ripping Team USA for finishing 7th. It's immature and arrogant. And the problem is pot. Maryland Terrapins. Bye-bye. The Terps. USC Trojans. Adios. Michigan State. Sorry, Sparty. See you next season. It was a bye week, but somehow it was the best Michigan has looked all year. Back-to-back weeks with no injuries. Congratulations to Tyler Eifert. Georgia had Jake Fromm, Justin Field, and Jacob Eason on the same team. You could tell the Dolphins had a good week of practice. This week, the game wasn't over until the third quarter. Has anyone ever been more wrong about anything than Bill Polian was about Lamar Jackson? Felipe Frank's injury, the rare tough break that might also be a blessing in disguise. His backup, Kyle Trask. You go to school in Florida, get some sun. Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, feel free to play someone. Regardless of what happens this season, Lincoln Riley has made Nick Saban look silly by turning Jalen Hurts into the best quarterback and running back in college football. Phillip Rivers can scoot. Dolphins, Patriots, any given Sunday. Just not that Sunday. Death, taxes, and the Tom Brady quarterback sneak. Tom Brady did at 42 what Cam Newton couldn't do at 30. Dolphins have been outscored by 92 points. There's no observation there. I'm just stating facts. It's always said watching the legends hang on longer than they should. Adam Vinatieri. Why do I say it like that? Vinatieri. Don't be that guy. Every time an announcer says Minshew, I feel like I should say, God bless you. Frank Reich has a set of stones. Vic Fangio has a set of fangs. Gunther Minshew can scoot. Gunther Minshew's dad, jacked.
Gardner.
Why am I calling him Gunther?
I don't know.
It's a weird one.
Gunther Cunningham?
I don't know what I was doing there. How many times did I call him Gunther? 3 times. Anyway, did you see Gunther's dad?
I did not.
He's jacked. It's amazing. He's in better shape than, what's his name?
Okay, good job.
Texans, Jaguars, Game of Inches, Doug Marrone. More like Doug Moron. No, what happened there? What happened there?
You got
I
him.
did. Doug Moron.
You
I
got
like
him.
that. What happened there? I didn't even put that one in there. These things write themselves sometimes. Mike, was that you? No one wins games they are supposed to lose and lose games they are supposed to win, like the Tennessee Titans. In the end, it always adds up to 8-8. The surest sign that everything is okay and the earth is rotating on its proper axis is the Titans being 1-1.
Axis.
What did I say?
Access.
Whatever. Tomato. The Dolphins calling timeout to avoid a shutout and promptly throwing an interception is peak Miami Dolphins. Drawing a holding penalty should be a stat. Khalil Mack, did you see that yesterday? He drew 5 holding penalties. They had 5. That should be a stat. Every time he draws one, the team goes back 10 yards. I think it's an important stat.
It is a stat.
He might not get to the quarterback. He might not sack you, but you're going back 10 yards.
But it is a stat.
Oh. You sure?
Yeah. No, that's how
Who's
you know
keeping
that.
track?
How did you know that he had 5? Were you watching the game that intently?
The announcer pointed it out. But there's no stat for it. Like, if I go to NFL stats on ESPN.com, I'm not going to find amount of caused holding penalties, am I?
You can call Elias, yeah.
It needs to be a bigger deal is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I shouldn't have to call Elias. It should just be there.
The announcer should just tell you the way he did yesterday that he had 5 sacks.
Exactly. Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl. We've already arrived at, it doesn't matter who you surround Patrick Mahomes with. I don't know who DeMarcus Robinson is, but welcome to my fantasy team. And Canton. Mitchell Trubisky. More like Mitchell Trubadsky. More like Mitchell Trubusky. A tradition unlike any other. Week 2, and the Jets' season is on the line. Nothing like having your season resting in the hands of Trevor Siemian. The Saints should stop playing the Rams. Dak, I'm in Prescott. 19 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown. Should be known as the Frank Gore game. Mason Rudolph, that knocking you here, it's opportunity. Saints, we get it. It's never your fault. Gronk thinks his head injuries are cured. He's cute. Kellen Moore, Cleveland Browns, collision course. Andrew Luck, retired. Big Ben, hurt. Drew Brees, hurt. Sam Darnold, mono. Cam, can't jump. Meanwhile, Tom Brady, 2-0, with the Jets coming to Foxborough on short rest. Hell is going on. Speaking of hell, Art Briles. Dan, those are the weekend observations.